Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Here we are going to look at problem 325, maximum size subarray with sum equals to k. This actually is a follow-up video because in a previous video we solved the problem, let's see, 37, 14, right? So this is actually the problem we solved in the previous video. So let's see. So problem 3714 is a multi-D version of the problem. So as a preparation for some friends or some subscribers, so we also as a also for completeness, let's do an additional video for problem 325. So the strategy we are going to use is the dictionary and check method. So with the help of partial sum, some people also call prefix sum, but mathematically, partial sum is a more proper terminology. So here, if a subarray starting from I and ending at j, both inclusive, equals a given target k, if and only if, so this is the partial sum up to index j or up to a generic index j. So if sj minus si minus 1, right? So this part will counting from I to up to j, both inclusive, equals k, right? So then we actually, if in order to use dictionary and check, we need to use the larger index sum minus the smaller index equals k. We want to translate this to be sj minus k, the target equals si. So in other words, we want this part, the running sum minus target, has appeared in the previous sum. So then we will get the length. The length will be this, right? This will be end index minus the start index plus 1, right? So we want to find the maximum length. So this is the idea, right? So you can see actually the logic and the formulas and the code are in perfect coincidence or correspondence. So now let's do this job. First, I want to initialize a result variable. So we are going to return its final state. So this is the one. And then I'm going to use dictionary and check. So I'm going to use a dictionary. So we should have a 0. So right, 0 partial sum. This corresponds. So that's just the index is -1. So if it's from the beginning, for example, if you want your sum equals to 1, so then your running sum is 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So you want to check if 0 appears. This is -1. So then the index 0 minus -1 will be 1. This will be the length, right? So that's just a quick example. So we have this one. So the partial sum and the first occurrence, right, in the process. So we use 0 as -1 for computational convenience. So current sum will be 0, right? And then I'm going to do this for iy in enumerate nums. First, let's accumulate this one. So this is the running partial sum, right? So now I'm going to use this one, right? So I'm going to check if current sum minus k appeared in D, right? So if this is the case, so actually I'm going to do max the pre-state and then the current one. So this is the current index, so minus the previous index, right? So minus current sum minus k, right? So what does it mean? It means that, so this, let's call current sum, that's D current sum minus k. Let's see, it appears at I0, right? So now D current sum, let's see, it first appears at I, right? Then from I0 to I, So what's the sum? The sum will be current sum minus. So actually this is from n0 plus 1, right? So minus this current sum minus key, which is key, right? So this is the corresponding subarray. So the length is I minus the starting one, then plus 1, which is I minus I0. So that's why you say y I minus I0, right? So then no matter what, so we're going to check if current sum not in D. So we're going to set its first appears time, so it's current sum to be I, right? Then we return the result. Notice that this is crucial, right? So if you do not include this, it will not pass all the test cases. So let me first run it. Submit. Yeah. So now let me make comments. First, this is important. So if you make it empty, so you will not pass all the cases. Right? So this is wrong. The reason is that, so we want k equals 3. So then at the very beginning of this one, this actually, so this is, let's see, k equals 3. So this is, this cancels the first two. This is 3. But because you don't have a 0, so this k does not appear. So 0 k, right? So this is the 1. Now let's see, where's the code? So yeah, so we must have this one in this case. So another one is that here, if you don't want to use this this check, so what you can do is, so let me write another version. So this, let's call it version v1, so that you can, so this two actually we can current D set default, we can use this one. So the current sum. So if the key is already in the D, do nothing, and then if not, it is set to be I. So you can see it will pass. Yeah. So another thing is that, so you can still make some modification for the code here. That is this part. So here I want to do this. So if I do not get this one, so we can do something like this. D, so we don't use this check. So again, so result equals max result. So here I'm going to use D get method, get the current sum minus D, right? So if it's not appearing, so what are you going to do? Maybe set it to be 0, right? So what you can see is this. Let's see, unsupported operation, integer and dictionary. So let's see, result in max D and get current sum, not minus D, so minus k. This is not right. So let's see, D get, because here actually the result can be negative. So let's see. So maybe we can just set to be result. Let's see, what's the problem? Output expected 4. Let's see, if not there, what's the proper default value? Let's see. Let me see, float infinity. Get current sum D. Float infinity max. Oh, the test case 1. Let me. So here max and D. So if it's not here, so I think we should, in principle, if this get is not there, we should set it to be the current result. Right. So let's see, still not right. So maybe we just use this this is the first one, right? Use this one. This is the most Oh, so I guess I didn't use a minus. Let me see. So result equals max result. I minus this one, right? And D get current sum minus key. So here, if so here I minus something. If it's not exist, so we can set it to be a very large one. Let's see. Yeah. So let's submit. Yeah, this is just use one line. So overall, I guess basically this line, I replace this two lines with this one using the get method, and then this line using this set default method. However, those version v2 and version v3 are just options. So here, for readability, I guess the first version is best among those three, right? So with that said, I guess we explained enough about this question. Thank you for watching.